I guess it was around noon, John called and he said, "You need to come home right now." He said, "Katie's at the house," and he said, "She looks like she's gonna die." And I walked in the door, and I have worked at hospitals for a long time, and I have never seen anybody as close to death as I saw my own daughter.
27-year-old Katie Felton had been sick for a couple of months late in the summer of 2011. What had been diagnosed several times as just a virus was actually West Nile, which had developed into Acute Respiratory Distress Syndrome. Shortly after arriving at the hospital, Katie was read her last rites.
And they worked on her for, I don't know, an hour or two in the emergency room and told me I needed to call all my family to the hospital. We get to UNMC, and they met us and said, "Your daughter has ARDS." And they said, "The survival rate isn't high, but we will do everything that we can to save her."
Doctors saved Katie's life, but after just 1 month of rehabilitation at an Omaha facility, Katie was discharged unable to walk and reliant on others for all of her care.
Katie couldn't do anything when we brought her home. She couldn't transfer herself. When she was done with therapy, they'd bring her back, or John would bring her back, and all she did was lay in bed. You know, we tried to work out a system where we could hear Katie. John and I would lay up all night long, just waiting for her to call or need something. So we knew that we needed to do something, and we knew that she hadn't had the right rehab.
A Facebook message from Madonna nurse Kristen Miles to Katie's sister convinced the family to go to Lincoln for an evaluation.
It took every bit of maybe 2 hours, and they said, "Katie needs really intense inpatient therapy." I mean, right away, we knew that Madonna was where we needed to be with her. We knew that Madonna was going to help save Katie's life.
When I first started at Madonna, I couldn't do half the stuff they wanted me to do. I couldn't even raise my head. My arms were weak. I couldn't raise my arms. My legs weren't moving. I mean, I could wiggle my toes. But I wasn't there mentally. I just knew I was miserable.
Katie would spend almost 5 months as an inpatient at Madonna.
Madonna, to me, they work with a sense of urgency. Let's come in, let's get it done. We've seen it before. This is what we do. This is normal. This is where we go. But let's get to work, and we got to make progress.
Nobody ever told us never. Nobody ever told us that she wouldn't. Nobody ever told us that she couldn't. And so we never gave up the hope that she couldn't. The first time that she walked with that walker, I mean, all the therapists, everybody that was standing there, I look up, I mean, they have tears and they're clapping. How could Katie not want to go on and succeed at her goal when she has so many people that are behind her?
I hit the therapy jackpot because they've become such special people to me. I grew such special bonds with so many other people. They fought for me. They just fought so hard.
2 years, and she's still making progress. I mean, people can't ever give up. And that's why Madonna's so good, because they keep working with you and working with you and working with you. And nobody wants Katie to succeed any more than Madonna does.
She wouldn't have made this type of recovery without the access to that type of rehabilitation. At a less intense pace of therapy, she started to lose ground. So it's very important to have a consistent daily comprehensive therapy to not lose ground and to make advances, or else she could have not had this degree of recovery.
Katie just finished outpatient therapy at Madonna this last summer. She is able to walk with just one cane at times and regained her ability to drive. Her entire hometown of Ord has also been there every step of the way, as Team Katie shirts are as visible as Husker gear around town.
She came in just a broken, person, and she's just vibrant now. She is Katie.
I really feel like I can just do whatever I want to do. If I can like beat the odds on this, I feel like I can do anything I want to do, and that makes me feel really, really good. Madonna absolutely saved my life, not just physically, but emotionally. I love it, and I'm thankful to God every single day for it, and so is my family.